Hello guys and gals, me Mudahar. I just had some Mexican food and now it's finally starting to escape my system. I'm not exactly feeling that well, but if I had to describe something worse off than what's about to come between my butt cheeks, is the Ubisoft E3 live stream, 2021 by the way. Oh man, it was a bad one. I think I'm gonna have to say it. I'm gonna have to say it. Someone's gonna have to drop the truth bomb right now. And the truth bomb is, this is one of the worst events I've ever seen. Now I'm gonna save you the length of this video and just tell you, there is no Splinter Cell, okay? Ubisoft doesn't care about Sam Fisher, about Splinter Cell, about anything, okay? The crack den down your house, okay, down your street cares more about the Splinter Cell franchise than the entirety of Ubisoft Global, okay? There is no Rayman game, okay? So anybody that had the inkling of, ooh, I want a Rayman game, ooh, Rayman, you're not getting no Rayman, okay? So I'm gonna walk you down the list of exactly what I've seen, all right? So let's just do this quick and dirty, all right? God damn. Now, the first one that I saw was Rainbow Six Extraction. Now, this is a game that's sort of been in a production since it was called Rainbow Six Quarantine, like literally 2 years ago. Almost 3 years ago, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Now, this isn't new. Rainbow Six Siege is one of my favorite games. Okay, I'd gladly give up my firstborn for some Rainbow Six credits. I'm not even memeing on that. I love this game that much. I don't play it all that much anymore, but that's because I'm a busy adult at this point. So yeah, that's just a bit of a historical little effort. Anyways, this game actually had zombies in it a long time ago, and it was like a 3-week sort of expansion that Ubisoft released, part of Operation, what was it, Operation Quarantine or something like that, whatever, something of that nature. It was when Lion and Finca got into the franchise. So they released this like playable game mode, and now it's a full-fledged game. So for all I can say during the E3, this was like at least 15 minutes of the hour-long presentation that Ubisoft had. So I'm glad that we finally saw some gameplay of it. I guess the best way to sort of describe the game is that it's kind of like GTFO, that really hardcore sort of stealth-based zombie game on Steam. And whereas that game is really fuckingly difficult with your friends. I've only ever made it to like the 3rd stage and I can't progress faster than that. Like, it's too hard, even with a stacked team, in my opinion. Now, Rainbow Six Quarantine looks like it's an easier version of it, a better playing version, which is great. I mean, it's Ubisoft, a AAA studio. Of course they're going to make it better. Basically, it's a game where you go in with a team of 3. I don't know why they don't make it 4 anymore, but anyways, team of 3, and you tactically go into this infected zombie location with drones and special abilities, which are basically just the exact same abilities that the operators have from the Siege game. And I just want to say for the record, Tom Clancy is definitely rolling in his fucking grave, given how Ubisoft just uses his name on anything they pimp out. So they have all these operators with their respective abilities, and so instead they're going into, you know, stop zombies or whatever you want to call it. Now, listen, I'm just going to say it like it is, all right? They showed this for 15 minutes during this presentation, and I couldn't complain, but it was one of those showcases where I felt like I wasn't watching a whole heck of a lot, okay? It wasn't really capturing me. Why is it that Ubisoft didn't find it normal to just start off the game, just show us an entire match in real time, okay? Just show us a match, cut it down a little bit if you have to. You know, just show it to us. I would have accepted the cringy style of presentation they had when they were showing games like Division with the crappy voice acting and like, you know, at least we got to see what the game was like. Here it was like, hey, we have this feature, we have that feature. You guys know we have a class system? You guys know you get to unlock shit? Wow! Wow! We get to unlock stuff in video games in 2021? Whoa! I mean, that's really impressive, Ubisoft. Goddamn. Hey, I have some. It's like they thought literal infants were watching. So they're like, here's some keys. Here's some keys. Here's some keys, kids. Get excited. That's literally what it felt like. Just show us what the game was. We would have been fine. Now, after Rainbow Six Extraction, they started showing this game called learning tool called Rocksmith Plus, which, to be fair, was pretty cool. Okay, and I've never played games like Guitar Hero, Rock Band, or Rocksmith to this like extreme effort. I've always dabbled around, but basically what Rocksmith is, it's kind of like Osu, but if, you know, you instead of a mouse and like a drawing tablet, you were using a guitar. So I guess the idea is you pay this monthly subscription. because we all know gamers love to do that. Pay this monthly subscription to like whatever service, and you connect your guitar to your phone somehow, or I don't know if you buy something separately. Anyways, you connect your phone, you connect your guitar, and then you can actually use this guitar to play music within this Rocksmith Plus application that you have, or the subscription. And with it, you get to learn the guitar, you get to challenge each other, you get to basically get high scores at Guitarosu. And I'll be honest with you, it looks interesting. Listen, I'm never going to play this. I'm never going to go jump into it. I guess if the day ever comes that I have to learn to play guitar, sure, I'll buy a Rocksmith thing. Now, this was another like near 10 to 15 minute long production that Ubisoft was showing. And listen, it's fine. I have nothing against learning guitar. But that's pretty much what it came down to. It's a cool little app. It's a cool little learning tool that they made. I wouldn't even say it's more of a game. It's just a music learning tool. So kind of cool that Ubisoft did it. Interesting. Then they showed what arguably, in my opinion, is one of the only two good things in this entire presentation is this game called Riders Republic. Now, it's another one of those, it seems like like Ubisoft open world live service games, which I hate, okay? But it's a live service style Ubisoft game where basically the idea is you can snowboard with your friends, you can ride bikes down these like extreme mountains, you can even wingsuit, which is all super cool. They even have like jetpacks from what it seems like. It's one of these open world sort of sports games, and I'm excited. Like, if I'm gonna get anything from this E3, it's Riders Republic. That's it. That's the one thing that looked really fucking cool. Like, without a doubt, one of the coolest looking games at E3 for Ubisoft, hands down, all right? Like, the fact that this isn't being pushed as a VR game, so you can slap on a headset and, like, run down the mountains, like, that would legitimately give me a heart attack. But the fact that they're not even touting it like that is almost like a lost cause. But it looks great. Like, the actual game, like the actual mechanics that it has from what they've shown, like the immersiveness of riding down a mountain with a bike in first person is the kind of shit that I want to relive. And that comes out in September, so it's not far off. And again, I want to say Riders Republic seems like the one cool thing that they had showing for it. And the fact that they showed this less than the other games is just baffling to me, because already after you went through Rainbow Six Extraction and Rocksmith, you finally get to, I would say, a real golden nugget of a production. Then after that, Ubisoft has to showcase that they're working more on their live service games. So during E3, they're telling you, yeah, we're updating Rainbow Six Siege. Okay, yeah, we knew that was on the way. We knew you were updating the game. Shit. They had some more DLC updates for Watch Dogs Legion, where they had, like, Aiden Pierce in it, which, listen, that's cool. I love my boy Aiden, but Watch Dogs Legion that was a tough game to get through, man. I mean, I liked it for the first 6 hours. After that, it was you had to put some effort to finish that game. I'm not even memeing with you. They had some updates for Honor and other games and crew, which it's cool, right? Like, they're updating their current games, expected. Then Just Dance 2021 is coming out. And 2022. What's wrong with me? Just Dance is one of those long-running, like, rhythm game franchises that I've never really touched and played. And I probably never will, because I'm not into Just Dance. However, the only thing that really sticks out for Just Dance is the fact that they got rid of, like, Wii support, okay? So, yeah, for all you Wii gamers out there that kept buying Just Dance everywhere, well, the train has run out. You're no longer supported, okay? Go fuck yourself. No one's selling you Just Dance 2022 anymore. Now, they had a celebrity artist on this, which I guess is the first time I'm hearing of it. Last time I ever saw Just Dance at E3 was when they were... What were they doing with it again? They were like... They connected their phones and started dancing in the crowd. This is, like, at least kind of better than that. But still, I'm not going to play Just Dance. I don't care. I don't know why I talked about this shit this long anyways, so it doesn't matter. Then they showed some Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Oh, guys, we have some DLC for Valhalla. Woo, boy. And I guess if you're into DLC for Valhalla, it's awesome. They're putting in, like, one-handed swords, which I'm surprised the game didn't have to begin with, but sure. I've never finished Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and I am an Assassin's Creed fan, so that game is just too big, okay? So the fact that they have DLC and everything for it, it's cool, man. The game's just too goddamn long anyways, but if you're into Assassin's Creed Valhalla, cool, you're getting some DLC add-ons. Again, why are we wasting an E3 slot anyways on this shit? But then I guess it starts to make sense, all right? You don't really have enough to pad out the video with. After all that, you get, like, TV shows, okay? So I didn't know that Ubisoft was making TV shows and movies or anything. To be honest with you, I didn't expect any of that. So they're making a TV show on Apple TV Plus, and from the trailer that I've seen, it looks like dog water, okay? I'm not that into it. I guess it's supposed to be a comedy show, but I didn't laugh once. I didn't even have a chuckle. So yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Great. They're making TV shows. Awesome. Great time to tell me that during a gaming conference. And then they're making a movie called Werewolves Within, which again has the same problems of we're trying to be funny. Where's the laugh though? Like, where's the laughing going on? Again, if, you know, these might be the greatest TV shows and movies. This might be the next fucking Breaking Bad. Who knows? I might have to eat crow. But I'm not holding, you know, I'm not holding out hope, if you will. Then they had Far Cry 6. And Far Cry 6, I already consider to be a little less entertaining and interesting than Far Cry 5. Like, Far Cry 5 had fucking cults and shit, right? In Montana. Far Cry 6 is like, South American rebellion going on, okay? Crazy dictator. Oh, Giancarlo Esposito's in here. Great. You know, it's fine. It's cool. The game actually looked a little off. People were talking about it looking visually inferior to, like, even Far Cry 5, like PS3 graphics, which a little excessive, but the game definitely looked like Far Cry 4 level of visuals, which is fine. I don't necessarily care too much about that. Because I'm sure in, like, when you're outside in the world and exploring it, it's all gonna make up for it. But maybe that's a good thing. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe Ubisoft's learned from downgrading their fucking games over and over again that, hey, shit, if we show some people that the game looks like dog shit, and then somehow we make it look better when it comes out, then we might have good press. So maybe that's what Ubisoft is doing. Again, it's a Far Cry game. You're going to blow shit up and, you know, hit cell towers anyway. So there's not much to think about here, okay? If you're going to get Far Cry, you're going to get Far Cry. There's no resolution Digital Foundry shit that's going to make you affect your purchase anyways. So anyways, after all that, it comes out, then we get towards the finale, if you will. And this is where, at least, they started bringing the second best thing at this conference, which is Mario and Rabbids 2. Okay, so if you never played Mario and Rabbids, whoo, you owe it to yourself. That shit is like XCOM, but with Mario. It's a fun, tactical, turn-based strategy game, all right? It's one of my favorite Switch games. So the fact, I actually thought that game sold so poorly that it was never going to get a sequel, okay? Like, Nintendo needs like 600 million sales to even warrant another sequel to anything, right? Because if that wasn't the case, we'd have another goddamn Advance Wars, I'm pretty sure, but we don't, and that's why I hate existence sometimes. That said, this game has a sequel, and it looks even bigger than the last one. So again, for Mario and Rabbids 2, I'm completely excited to see where Ubisoft goes. It's coming out in 2022, so it's a ways off, but at least we know it's a thing, and I'm excited to pick it up on the Switch when it comes out. Then, Ubisoft cuckolds us, okay? Ubisoft basically trolls us for a little bit. Now, at this point, the CEO comes out and doesn't talk about some weird allegations or anything that Ubisoft is thrown under the bus for. No. He talks about the new Snowdrop engine, which is nice, all right? Which is their premier game engine. It's what games like Division are built off of. Anyways, Ubisoft showcases this like cool looking foresty area, right? And so like for the first 5 seconds, the entire chat and stream is like, bro, that's Splinter Cell? Is that Splinter Cell? But if you remember back to the beginning of this video, Splinter Cell is in no capacity to show up, right? So anyways, it extends out further and you start seeing these blue characters. Now, some people would think, oh wow, there's a Smurf video game coming out. But if you're old like me, you remember a movie called Avatar? Yeah, that James Cameron flick. Yeah, they're making a game on that all of a sudden now, which it looks cool. Like it's a CGI trailer. I mean, shit, CGI trailers always look good. I don't know how many people there were asking for an Avatar game, but hey, congrats. All 5 of you get an Avatar game. Awesome. And that's pretty much the end of the conference. And I know this is a quick and dirty video about it, but that's pretty much the entire conference in a nutshell. So it had two good things out of a sea of complete crap. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I have to say this is one of Ubisoft's weak E3 presentations. Not that Ubisoft is necessarily the best at presenting at E3 anyways. They're always the ones that are like, you know, they're always the ones that are getting spit on by the rest of the community. I honestly wished that we would have gotten a Splinter Cell game. I actually believed that we were going to get a Splinter Cell game. Just given how much they pimped out Sam Fisher and Rainbow Six and Ghost Recon in the last 2 years, I expected, wow, okay, maybe they're prepping the audience. Maybe Sam's coming back. No. We're not getting no Sam for a while. We might get a Splinter Cell mobile game. Okay, fuck whenever that comes out. But as far as a mainline game, we're still going to have to hold out, team. As far as a Rayman game, you're still going to have to hold out. As far as a new Assassin's Creed game, hey, you got DLC for a game that's way too big, so get excited for it, right? Prince of Persia? The jokes write themselves, idiot. They're not going to make no Prince of Persia. Oh, God. That was legitimately one of the most soul-crushing E3s I've ever seen. I needed some time to gather my thoughts, but, yeah. This is me, Mudahar, and if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. I'm out.